Good evening. It's so great to see everyone here. I would like to ask you first, how many of you love coming in first place? You can raise your hand. Yeah, a lot of folks. Hey, me too. I love coming in first place. Give me that blue ribbon, give me that extra money at work, give me those cheers and accolades, and especially the external validation. I am a recovering achieveaholic. And you know what? The reason that I was always on top was because I always chose very easy things to do. I realized that in many instances, when the going got tough, my opinion was just, it's time to stop, instead of continuing on. So this emotional flab that I had discovered in myself, this need to always be first, it led to lots of problems on the job, with relationships. I just didn't have that staying power that I needed. So I did what everyone does in this case. I signed up for a strongman competition. Strongman competitions exist so that people can pick up heavy things, walk around with them for a while, and then put them back down. This is a Husafell stone that weighs 110 pounds. You put weight inside of it to make it heavier. The consistent training and discipline that comes along with strongman helped me build mental fortitude because I added 2 pounds, 5 pounds, very small increments, and suddenly I found myself being successful. So after 8 months of training, I arrived in Baltimore, Maryland for my first ever strongman competition. 100 other young women were there, well, and some older women too, and we were all there to compete, and I thought I was a shoo-in for first place. Here's my first event, the Husafell stone, 150 pounds. I walked with it for 90 seconds and went 315 feet. That's a pretty significant feat, and it landed me a first place finish. I was on my way to getting the gold. This is a ball toss with weighted balls. We fling them violently over a 10-foot bar. I practiced this very carefully at my home gym and was able to quickly win this event as well. Then came the Atlas stone, 135 pounds. That's a 43-inch bar that you have to lift and heave the stone over. I successfully put it over 7 times. Not a first place finish. I came in second, but it was still going well. The competition continued with the circus dumbbell. This event involves pushing up a 60-pound dumbbell as high as you can and holding it steady. My first rep was beautiful. Hoof! I held it up high and proudly. Rep 1. Then I pushed again. Fail. Oh no, I pushed again. Fail. I pushed a total of 10 times. Out of 10 attempts, only 2 were successful. I saw my dreams of first place slowly disintegrating. Now with strongman, this is a real statement that people in the industry talk about all the time. When we talk about embracing the suck, we mean simply to grab hold of the thing that is causing you pain and get closer to it. With the Husafell stone that weighed 150 pounds, I had to get darn close to that weight, and I really had to embrace the pain and difficulty of walking with it for more than a minute. I also had to embrace the kind of sucky fact that it seemed unlikely that I would come in first in my contest. And in fact, I came in first in 2 events, second in another, and then I didn't do so great in the other 2. I had an excellent second place finish. Now in the past, my response would have been to pout like a child because I had not received the gold medal. However, the strongman competition helped me learn that second place was the best that I could do, and I felt really grateful to have had the opportunity to compete. I also cheered on the first place winner. I learned a lot about my work through the strongman. The Husafell stone is like a project where more and more tasks keep getting loaded into your bucket, and I learned that embracing the difficulty in my workplace activities helps me finish strong. Similarly, when I am planning a project, I line my balls up very carefully before throwing them over the bar. As you can see, preparation makes all the difference for quick execution. And finally, I learned how to redefine my idea of failure and success. Sadly, I only got 2 reps on the circus dumbbell, but I got 2 reps, which I never would have done before I started training. ultimately, I learned that it's okay to be a beginner. You don't have to be perfect the first time you try something. In fact, second place can feel really great, better than first. And I let go of workplace fear. After all, if I can pick up 300 pounds, nothing at the office scares me. Thank you.